Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Murray, the YouTuber. Thank you guys for coming to watch another video, and for those that are just clicking on my video for the first time, you're welcome and I hope you enjoy my video. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a story time, and I'm going to be telling you guys a story on how I figured out that I was allergic to shrimps. Yeah, you may be wondering, how can someone be allergic to shrimps? Like, I'm going to tell you guys the story. And tell me if you enjoyed the story and if you want more story times when you watch the video to the end. Yeah, thank you guys. So let's get right into the video. I think it was the Independence Day time. Yeah, when we had Independence Day break. So we were at home and then my dad got shrimps and snails. He got it like he bought it on his way back. So my mom fried them and I ate out of it. Didn't know that I was allergic to shrimps. And then the next day, no, I actually ate it and I went out and I was okay. Nothing was wrong with me. And I slept and I woke up. The next day, I woke up with a swollen forehead. My back, my body, every part of my body had swollen part of it. Like this is a picture. Like it was swollen. I didn't even know what was happening. First of all, I didn't even realize that any part of my body was swollen. I was actually in the bathroom. It was Wednesday. I was in the bathroom. I was supposed to get ready for school that day, and I just felt something on my head right here, and I just touched it, and I was like, what's going on? I'm having this one. Me just thinking that it was a random pimple or a random boil. But then I actually have boil, I actually have pimples, so I didn't even understand what was going on at that point in time. Then at that time, I snapped it and I sent a picture to my friend. We were both laughing over it that I have a swollen forehead. I went to school that day. When I was even going to school, I was very much happy. I didn't even know anything was wrong with me. I got to school, I was feeling pain around my body, like what was happening to me, like what's going on? Then I now started finding out that the swollen part was not just on my forehead. It was here, it was at my back, it was at my leg, every part, like literally every part of my body. Then I got scared. At the point in school, I think I started crying in school. I don't know if I started crying, I can't remember. But then one of my friends noticed something was wrong with me and he came to me and was like, what happened? And I'm like, I'm having swollen parts of my body. I don't know what's wrong with me. It was like, don't worry, it's just like maybe mosquito. Everybody thought it was mosquito. We're still playing, like I was still like playing mosquito now. That's what's going on. Then I now go back home. The Sunday before, I was having fever, flu. Like everything was wrong with me. I was shaking, like literally at home. I was shaking. That was Sunday. I had not eaten the shrimp at that point in time, and I was still joking with my dad that daddy, I have flu, I have catarrh, like something is wrong with me. But then they were like, it's going to be okay, like nothing is wrong. Then I now went to the shrimp. Then I now went to school, and I came back. And then I was like, Mommy, something is happening to me. And she said, what happened? What happened? She said, maybe it's mosquito. Then I now showed her. She was like, this one is something else. So then she now told me to go, and there's this woman on our street that is like a doctor, but then not a doctor like that. Then she told me to go and see the woman. Then I went to the woman. Then the woman like asked me, did I eat anything? Maybe it's my soap. Maybe it's infection or something. She now asked if I fumigated my school, if I fumigated the house. I was like no, but then they cut the grass in my school. And I said maybe the incense from there inside my body or something like that, and all those things. I was still very much confused because I didn't understand what was happening. Then now showed my daddy. It was like, no, this one is serious. We have to go to the hospital. We have to go to the hospital. That was like 8 o'clock, like 8 p.m. So we could not like go anywhere at that point in time because the hospital that is in our area, the doctors are not really there at night. They are mostly there at like morning, and there'll be a lot of people there at night. So we didn't like go. I slept in my mom's room. I was running temperature. Everything was wrong with me. I could not sleep. My body was paining me. This thing I'm talking about now is like it's to my birthday. My friends were laughing at me, telling me that it's birthday fever. birthday sickness. I was that point. We were still laughing about the entire thing. Like the night I told my dad, I was still talking to my friend that I don't think I can come to school, but then I don't want to miss my maths test. I don't want to write the test alone and that kind of thing. So like it was really at that point in time I wasn't even thinking about myself. I was thinking about my maths test. Then my mom was like, "Don't worry, you'll be able to go to school." Then that day, we now woke up. I now woke up. Then my mom was like, "You're running temperature. Let's go to the hospital and that kind of thing." Then I went to have my bath. Then went to the hospital. Then we got there. All those things, your weight, your temperature, and everything, they took it. Then they told us to sit down. Then we waited, I think for 30 minutes or more than that. Then we eventually got, what's the English? We were eventually attended to. So they said we should go to see the doctor. Then the doctor, we now went to the doctor. Then he now said that I should show him what I mean. Then I now showed him, sir. Then he now asked me, did I change my soap? The same thing the woman said, that what did I eat differently? What did I eat that night? I was like, I ate rice. Because at that point, it was a long time ago. I didn't even think of the shrimps at that point in time. Then I was like, I ate rice and all those kind of things. Then he was like, did you eat a crab? He said crab. At the point he mentioned crab, I was like, that's what happened. And I told him I ate shrimps. It was not like, wow, that then I'm allergic to shrimps. That my mom was not like, how? Then he was not like, there are some people that are allergic to all these kind of things. Then my mom asked him that, does that mean I'm allergic to fish? Then he was like, no, just like certain seafood. At that point I was like, Jesus, my life was finished. So imagine I go to a restaurant now, I'll be like, please don't put shrimp in my food. Is that not sad? So that was that at that point in time it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. It was getting towards 8 o'clock. Then my mom now asked him that, can I go to school? I was like, yeah, sure. Me wondering how would I carry this big forehead, because it was increasing. It wasn't reducing, it was increasing. How would I carry this big forehead to school? Then that day was the day we were writing the maths test. The day we went to the hospital. So he now said that I can go to school. Then I had to collect my drugs. Like, I was telling my mom that I prefer taking, what's that thing called? Injection than drugs, because drugs are very irritating to me. I prefer just taking injection at once than taking drugs for like 5 days, 10 days. I'm not a fan of that. But she was like, in some cases they cannot give you drugs. In some cases you have to use. In some cases they can't give you injection. Not all cases will injection be acceptable or something like that. Then I now like left it. Then they now give me the drug. I think 5. I was supposed to be taking 5 tablets. It was 5 tablets. I don't know the English, but then I took 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my hand, and I will have to swallow it. I was taking them one by one. So I got home, and there's this thing my dad always says, he'll be like, people should stop taking what you don't know who wants it in the freezer, or one day people eat poison. He says it's in Yoruba. Or just call him poison. We'll laugh about it, everybody will laugh. So when I got home, like after the hospital, we came back home. Then my mom now told my dad what happened. Guys, see my ring? I don't know, I saw it for my sister. Then my dad was not like, I told you, like, stop eating what you don't know who was it or something like that. Poison, you so it's poison. She be motiso, like I've already said it, and Otiwa Shele, it has happened, and you guys are eating poison. Now you're allergic to it. Then I now had to eat. First of all, I had not even washed plates that day. I didn't wash it though. I went to school like that because I could not even wash plates with my own swollen body, my body pain, my temperature and everything. It was very stressful. So then what happened? Then I had to eat in the morning. I had to eat in the morning to go to school. Like, I can count how many times I ate it, like in a term. Yeah. So I had to eat. Then when I was not taking my drugs, I took 2 at once. I vomited it. I had to take it again. And I had to be taking it one by one by one. And doing the drugs were, I'll take in the morning, I'll take in the afternoon, I'll take in the evening. Then my dad was like, are you sure you want to go to school? I'm like, I have maths exam and maths test. I cannot even afford to like miss that. So I actually had to go to school that day because of my maths test. Then I went to school. Then I used drink to take my drug in school. Then when I got home, my mom was like, "Did you take your drugs?" Then even before I went to school, they tell me, "Don't go and what's that word? Don't go and throw away the drug. Or if you don't finish the drug, it will come back on 2 times 2." So I was like, oh, okay. Then I came back home. Then I had to eat. Then I think I ate eba. So my mom wrapped the drug inside the eba. Then I ate it with a 4 vegetable soup. So I now took that. It was like I didn't even feel like I was taking anything. Then the next morning I ate eba again in the morning to go to school because I didn't like the drug. Like I didn't like swallowing drugs, so I had to just use eba. So I'll just wrap it inside the eba and then swallow it. It was very.
I'm speechless, you guys. I'm speechless.
So after eating eba, I went to school. Back. So when I got to school that day, I got to school in the period of maths. They were having mathematics. We had maths double period. So the first period was when I entered the class. I was good. Then I entered the class first period. Then I was like, I want to write this. I'm so excited. I want to write this. And they were like, we're writing in the second period. I said, Jesus, what a life. Then we now wrote in second period. Me thinking that I passed my maths test. I did not have time to read. I did not have time to do anything. So I failed the test, Then what happened though? I came back home. The next morning I ate eba. My friends were laughing at me that how would I have this swollen forehead? How can I be allergic to shrimps? Of all the things to be allergic to. Ha. Story. I was like, can you guys just shut up? Like, okay, I'm allergic to it. Is there anything that can change? Then I was like, okay, there's nothing that can change. So the next day, I ate eba like I said. Then I now took Cocoa Pops to school. That's my best cereal. So I took Cocoa Pops to school that day, and my friend, I was like, please, Lamide, please help me take my drug as well. Please remind me to take my drug. So then Olamide helped me. Then she was standing by me. She was like, take your drug. Then I now took Cocoa Pops. I took half of the Cocoa Pops, and I now took my drug. Then I now took the remaining half because I didn't want to taste the drug at all because I could definitely not take it back to school. So when I came back home the next day, I ate eba again. my mother was like, you finished the F4 in the house. I actually finished the F4. There was no more F4 in the house. So I finished F4. Then I continued taking my drugs. Funny how my birthday was on Tuesday. I finished using my drug on Monday. So it was like 1 week of me using drugs. It was alright. It was calm. Then it went. I didn't even realize when it left. But then it was here. This place, not where it was. So that was how I figured out that I was allergic to shrimps. And that's my story. Thank you guys for listening to my story. Thank you for sharing in my experience. I just shared my experience with you guys, and you guys accepted it. So thank you guys for listening to me. This is my experience. And if you want more of story times, you guys can just tell me in the comment section, and I'll give you more story sections. And definitely. And like I said, tell me the type of content you want, and I'll get it right done. And see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. I love you guys. Bye.